here as well. There we go. I don't know why I did that. It must have done an update and just muted everything. I had to start from the beginning again, Nathan. Thank you for letting me know anyway. Let's start again from the beginning. Because I had my mute on the entire time. Because Slobs turned it off and made it default. So when we started off last time, I made a start on the walls on the first floor. Did the atrium. I did the corridors. And then I left it at that. It was a bit of a short stream last time. This time between streams we've also added this bit in here, which is the entrance from the underground underground car park to the street level, which I've done over here. I did that off stream because it wouldn't be very exciting to watch because it's literally just removing blocks and then building more on top of it. It wouldn't be very exciting to see. So I did that off stream. Now we've got access to the underground car park. I haven't done anything else other than that, as I've left everything as it was last stream. There we go, happy birthday. Thank you, Nathan. Sorry it was on mute. As I may have mentioned earlier on, for some reason it set it to default again. I don't know why. But yeah, so this session we're going to be building up building up the remaining walls and filling the offices in. And then the first thing I'll do is, because it's the easier job, is do these communal offices first. Because it's literally just copied from downstairs. And we'll bring it up over here. Then we'll work on the private offices over here, where you've got one desk in a room. These are like the executive. They've got a bit more money, kind of admin assistants, and like executive consultants, that sort of thing. Will go in here in these bigger rooms. And we've got a couple of closets to fill in as well. A couple of utility closets over here with some dead space. And over here with some dead space, and also fill up the rest of this wall as well. This is the pedestrian public staircase to get up and down those two levels. I don't know if I'll do a third level for the public to exit through, but I'll just see what this looks like once I've done it. Then we also do the same thing over on the staff entrances over here. Staff staircases, and these continue to wind up to this level, and obviously do the lift as well, and complete the lift up to the next level. When it comes to finishing this floor off, once this floor is done, I will be literally copying and pasting it up to the next couple of levels, because I want this to be at least 5 levels high, but most of those levels are going to be exactly the same. I don't want to just do the same stream over and over again. We'll do an extra long one. So I'll just do the first floor and then I'll just repeat that a couple of times up, basically. Am I on camera, by the way? Because of where the pop-out chat is, it looks like I'm covered up. EP, hello, I'm not late, I'm here. It's okay, EP. I had a full 5 minutes where I was talking to Nathan on mute, and he had to decipher what I was saying in hieroglyphics, so don't feel bad about it, EP, don't worry. Are you alright? I miss you already, EP. I had a really lovely weekend with you. It's really nice. What was your favourite bit? Let's do the offices now, whilst I've done my little flyover. Oh yeah, look, EP. I've now got an exit to the underground car park and an entrance. Did that off stream because it was a bit boring to watch. Okay, so offices. If we go downstairs, we can have a look and see what the design was on the previous floor. Also get rid of these blocks that I don't need. I'm keeping these because these are for the roads. These ones not necessarily. Oh. I'm going to need sandstone for this one, not spruce. Hang on. Sandstone. I'm going to need the chisel sandstone, I know that. I'm going to need the regular sandstone, I think I'm going to need that sandstone as well. Have a quick double check on the offices. Saturday evening was probably my favourite bit. The games. The games were very fun. I really enjoyed the games bit. Okay, so we've got... so we needed the cut sandstone, we needed the smooth sandstone, and we needed the chiselled sandstone for the walls. The floor's already done, and then I'm going to need the diorite and andesite for the ceiling. I think the playlist game was probably my favourite thing we did on the Saturday evening. Because we played this game, right, so if you're watching this on the VODs or you have no context of what we were doing on Saturday, we had a games night to celebrate my birthday today, had it at the weekend, and we played a game that one of my friends, Hayley, brought, and it was called Add to Playlist. So basically, you bring Spotify up, and depending on the amount of people on your team, you have to put a song onto this imaginary playlist based on a prompt you get. So like the first song, like a song from the first album you bought, a song that makes people dad dance, that sort of thing. And then the other team has to guess who put the song on and what was the prompt that prompted them to put it on the song on the playlist. Which is quite a simple concept for a board game, but it's actually really addictive and really enjoyed it. Like some cases it was like really obvious who put it on, and then some cases it was a bit like, oh, why was that on there? Also, fleeing the city and away from Ash, that was great. Did you get, like I said, I know you said that it was quite boring on the way back, but I'm glad that it was boring and not like stressful or anything like that. What time did you actually end up leaving the hotel? I know you were intending to leave like first thing and ended up being like 11 o'clock, didn't it? I'm going for a lovely meal tonight. It's going to be a birthday meal with my family. So it's going to be me, Sarah, who you know from the channel. It's going to be Ash. It's going to be Sarah's fiance. It'll be my parents, Ash's mum, Ash's brother. 8 of us, I think. We're going to have a lovely pub meal in our hometown. That's not till later. Hence why I've started the stream really, really early, because normally I was going to do it at 3. It's when I normally do when I'm off. I'll do a later one. I'll do an early one at 3. But we realised quite quickly, or Ash made me realise quite quickly, that if we did it... hang on, have I crossed through the ceiling? No, I haven't. If we did it at 3, I'd be rushing to get out in time to get the train to get over. So we've moved it back a little bit further now. So it's at 11. Or 11:15, because obviously I was setting things up. Jai's here. Hello, Jai. Thank you, Jai. Jai's wishing me a happy birthday. That is correct. I am... Do I say how old I am? Most of the people here know how old I am now. I'm 35 today. I'm 35. I've moved into a different age bracket now. Advertisers no longer see me as trendy. Which will hopefully mean they don't have to send me the same advert 5 fucking times. I'll put the windows in after I put the walls up. I think I only want it to match the floor below. Where I can. Okay, a layer of that. I think it's a layer of chisel after that, isn't it? Let's pop downstairs. Yeah, layer of chisel, then sandstone, then cut again. Infinite age is your stream title. Is it? Yes, I'm 13 years old apparently. I look awful for 13. Did I put it in the stream? Hang on a second. Did I put it in the stream? I can't remember if I put it in the stream title or if I put it in the thumbnail. I only did them like literally minutes ago. My brain's just gone completely blank. Let me just hang on a second. Where's my phone gone? I had my phone on me. It's disappeared. I think I might put it in the room. Just bear with me 1 second. I can be back. Just grab my phone. phone? Got it. It was charging in the other room. There we go. I was checking to see if it was on the thingy, wasn't I? I could actually check the YouTube description of the stream that I'm currently streaming on, but I'm apparently go for the longer one. I did put it in there. Whoops. I knew that. I totally knew that. EP's put it in the chat as well. Oh my god. Okay. And Jai's only just turned 30. That makes me feel old as well. Jai's like been in his 20s for ages. I mean, evidently he's just turned 30, but still. You mean to shut some doors? There's quite a bit of background noise. Ash is playing Alan Wake in the background, so I'm just going to shut the door. Sorry, babe. EP says hi. That's the wrong door. Shut the door. I returneth again. I'm back. Hi everyone. Makes you feel better. My oldest brother was born in 1969. Wow, that is quite a gap. I think there's 3 years between me and my sister. 3.5 years, I think, between me and my sister. We're going roughly. But I've only got one sibling. But we have two cousins. Well, we have multiple cousins actually. But we have two cousins that have the same birth year as us. We're both older than they are. But we were both born in the same year. And again, EP will be happy to know this. My cousin Anthony, he was born in the same month as EP, and the same year. Although I think EP is slightly older than him, by like 10 days. Same dad, different month. That would make more sense. Ash is the fourth eldest of 9. So I believe that. And that's from... He's got... his mum and dad split up when he was young, so... Technically there are some half-brothers in there, but he considers them as brothers. So yeah, I've already opened all my presents. I've opened all my cards. I've been absolutely spoiled so far. I'm looking forward to tonight where we're going to have our meal at the pub. I think having all our family together as well, my family and Ash's family together, it's been a while. I think it must have been not since the wedding, since they've been together in the same place. I know part of them have been like bits and pieces, but not all together in the same place. It's true that August is the best month for birthdays. I have so many birthdays in August. So many people I know have birthdays in August. I know so many Leos. Oh, has Ash put that on the Discord? Yeah, the Xbox Series X isn't working. I didn't want to mention it just yet because I wanted this to be a nice, light, happy birthday stream. But yeah, Ash has got Ash went back and got the Xbox after it was working yesterday before his stream because he's amazing. And we plugged it in today to see if it works, so I didn't have to use the Xbox One again. And it's still the same problem; it won't turn on. We have tried multiple plugs, we have tried multiple sockets, we have tried replacing the power plug. That doesn't do anything. We have tried. What else have we tried? We tried switching the extension cables over, so it's the other extension cable, not the one that it went off on. Still the same problem; it won't turn on. And we tried turning it on with the controller. Still the same situation. So we're gonna have to take it back to the repair guy. Luckily, I think he's covered it for like 6 months afterwards if anything happens. So hopefully he can fix it. I don't really want to spend another 100 and something to get the power pack replaced again. That was what happened last time. The power pack died. If I can avoid that, I'd be happy. Alright, I'm just going to go and do these walls on all the offices before I then do ceilings and furniture and all that sort of stuff. Just so we can know what we're looking at. And I just realised there's a hole in the floor. Let's fix that. Is it tough? I need tough, don't I? But the repair guy we've taken the Xbox to is really good. Like, Ash had a problem with his PlayStation a couple of months back, and it was fixed within the hour. It was perfect. It was fine. He's been great. It's not the repair guy's fault, I don't think, but I just don't understand why it's not working again. But hopefully we can figure that out by next week or so. I am very, very thankful that I've still got the Xbox One, that I've got a backup that I can use in the meantime. I'm very thankful for that. Do I want that big, long cabinet in here? Or do I want to make this into like a... I could use that. I might use that into a little cupboard, maybe. Watch this space. The annoying thing about building on a diagonal is that you have to kind of reshift where everything placed in the room. Because of where Minecraft is, you can't place something diagonal. You can only like work on the adjacent corners. I have to like rejig how my mind works to get around it, basically. But you know, I plan to do it on a diagonal, so don't know if after I've done this I will do more diagonal shaped buildings, but we shall see. Good God, 9 ashes? Has nobody quarantined them? Right, if it's covered under a warranty for him, then any further repair should be free. Yeah, that's what I was. I was worried about that when it didn't work, and I was like, I don't want to have to spend it again. Oh God, I've already spent so much on this. And Ash was like going, it'll be fine. He's guaranteed it for 6 months, so any issues now, it'll be on him to fix it. And I'm like, that made me feel a bit better. I keep seeing reels of a repair guy fixing folks' tech. It's funny because he always ends with, don't worry, I gasho. Gasho? Gakko? It sounds Latin. Or Spanish. Finn loves a challenge, that's why he married Ash. I'm still waiting for my diamond achievement. Any day now it will pop through. But I will, you know, I am going to blow smoke up his arse for a minute. Ash has been great. This last weekend, he's been amazing. Like, he's always amazing. Like I said, I married him. But, like, this last weekend and stuff like that, my husband's been amazing. He's been really, really good. I felt properly spoiled. I felt properly looked after these last couple of weeks. We didn't have a chance to do it this time, but next time EP can come over, we'll potentially be doing a live stream. Don't know what it'll be a live stream of, but we didn't end up trying to do that this time, so I want to kind of make up for that and do a live stream with him next time he's over. But we'll talk about that off stream. We did manage to record a video together, or 2 videos actually together, but you'll have to wait to see when. See what the video was on and when it comes out. I'm expecting it to come out because I've got a couple on the back burner at the moment. I've got Eurovision that I need to do before the end of this month. I've got, what else have I got? I've got one with Nathan, 2 with Nathan that I need to do. So it'll probably come out, one with EP, either in the summer or towards Halloween, depending on where it sits. Right, Xbox, I'm glad they are dropping the price of the Game Pass Ultimate and dropping the new COD games from the service. $16.99 is still steep, but it's still not over 20 quid. Yeah, I think mine went up. Obviously, everyone's went up, but mine used to be, I think, £13 a month, and now it's like it's close to £20 now. I think. I think Microsoft have realised that people are leaving in droves because of this, and they're trying to do some damage control. I need to get some more of those blocks to fill that gap in. And then I need some green concrete. I like the way the concrete blocks look in this game. It looks like if you wanted a solid block colour, use a concrete block. I'm so glad there's been such a high turnout today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll tell you what I did get, which I haven't used yet, and I need to use. My sister got me a new pair of headphones to use on the PlayStation, Xbox, and the PC. I haven't had a chance to put them on yet. They're still in the box. Didn't have time to take them out whilst the stream was starting. But on the next one, I'll wear my sister's headphones that she bought me. Okay, we've got an office filled in there. The wall's filled in anyway. We've got an office filled in there, and we do another one over here. And then is that all the main offices done? Oh, we've got 2. Okay, 2 more left to do. What was that? Well, the door opening. I thought you were bringing something in. It'll do. I'm just saying to the chat how amazing you are. Oh, he's putting the laundry out, bless him. I've got a weird shaped office now because that separate one is kind of jutting out now. Bit better. A bit better. It's fine. It'll do. On the next stream, you could also use the present I got you. Yes, that's true. I'm trying to find where to put the chocolates, to be honest. I put them in the fridge. That's where they are. We'll give Xbox some credit now. At least the prices for their consoles are cheaper than PS5 at the moment. Yeah, PS5 have had a price hike as well, haven't they? Because of all the AI companies stealing all the RAM, it's made the prices of every other device like skyrocket because of it. Well, the present I was referring to, you gave me two presents, didn't you? You gave me the chocolates and you gave me... what was it the other present you gave me? I've completely forgotten what it is. Oh my god, what was it? Chocolate and it was something else. Oh, I'm so sorry, I've forgotten what the second one was. It was chocolates and it was something else. Was it a board game? You got me? I'm trying to think what it was now. I'm a terrible friend. I'm so sorry. My mind is completely blank. What was the second present you got me? There was two. There was definitely two. Oh my god, I can't remember what it is. Feel free to roast me in the chat. I've completely forgotten what EP's second present was. Oh right, I remember what it was now. Thank you, EP, for the sister. EP got me something that the Twitch subscribers will be very happy about when I go over and do the Twitch stream on Friday. Me less so, but the Twitch subscribers would be very, very happy about it. JP would be very happy about it too. Because I'm going to grab them now. EP got me, and he's a diabolical genius for this. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? He has got me some Bertie Bott's beans, if you can see that. So the Mean Bean redeem on Twitch will be momentarily changed to a Bertie Bott's beans. And yes, there is a vomit flavoured one in here, which is probably my least favourite. But these will be brought out on Friday, so Sarah will be very, very happy to see these. And you have EP to thank for it. My seat went down. Okay, Pepe? Thank you for putting the laundry out for me.
Alright. Just sorry about the Xbox still.
It's okay. Come here. Come here. I'm alright. I'm very appreciative of you. Thank you for going over before your stream yesterday and doing that.
The thing is, there's no logic to it.
There is no logic to it because it was working at the repair guy's place. You saw a photo of evidence of it.
Yeah.
You saw it with your own eyes, and as soon as we plug it in, same problem.
Because if it was a power surge, none of your other shit would work.
Yeah, because this extension cable that I'm using for the Xbox is also plugged into the PC. So if it had been a power surge, they would go down, not just the Xbox.
Yeah, and the PlayStation works. So because like the other faults, like maybe it's not getting enough power. Well, that can't.
It's a brand new power pack. It won't be. That's not going to be the issue.
I don't know.
But I'm not a repair guy, so I don't know. But I am, you know what? I've had a very lovely weekend and you've made things very, very good for me.
Thank you.
I feel really, really spoiled, so don't feel bad. Okay, there is a solution to it. Okay? I'm going to go out and have a lovely meal with you later.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. There are also nice ones, yes, but there are also the horrible vomit flavoured ones. And the other ones that are on there. I've not had those Bertie Bott's been so many years as well now. Ridiculous. Ash is fiddling with the cables behind the TV now. If you can hear any interference, it's from that. I also heard back from the driving instructor over the weekend because I sent him a message because it's been a month since I messaged him initially, and he said, "Oh, I'm a bit busy at the moment, but if you're prepared to hold on, I'll slip you in where I've got some availability, basically." I hadn't heard anything for a month. I was like, I'll give him a month because it's spring season, it's testing season, so he's probably going to be all focused on that. I didn't ring him. I messaged him at the weekend, and he replied going, "Oh, Adam, I'm so sorry. I've completely forgotten. I know we had a conversation about this. Yes, we'll arrange something for next week. Just let me know where you live." I obviously hadn't told him that. And your availability, and we'll arrange something. So I sent him my availability. I sent him the area where I live, and he hasn't responded back yet. But it's only been 2 days, and it's been the weekend too. So I'm not too worried about that. The nice ones are a gift for you. The bad ones are a gift for us. I love that. I love that, EP. Well done. Well done, sir. Congratulations. Oh, my YouTube playback is so far back. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go out for a nice fancy meal tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I say it's fancy. It's a pub meal, but it's at one of our favourite pubs, so it's going to be nice. In fact, my PlayStation profile picture, for those that know my PlayStation, is actually taken from that pub. It was I think it was my birthday party. It wasn't an engagement party. It was my birthday party. After I think me and Ash had just been going out, like we were still in the boyfriend stage at that point. It was the birthday. I can't remember if it wasn't my 30th because that was 2020. It would have been either my 25th. It probably would have been my 25th actually. I'm thinking about it because we met when I was 23 and he was 25, so it would have been my 25th because it would have been a milestone birthday. And I'm sitting in the table with a one of those paper Christmas hats that you have at Christmas. But we randomly had crackers, I think, and I had like a paper hat. That's my PlayStation profile picture. This year, me and Ash have been together for 12 years. In November, it will be 12 years that me and Ash have been together. And in August, it would have been 7 years married. It's weird how time goes by. And I don't normally speak about the news here because the news can be quite boring and depressing. But I saw on Facebook today, so obviously it's Facebook, so it's probably going to be, take it with a pinch of salt, that they're going to be banning people that were born after 2009 from being able to buy cigarettes or vapes or whatever like that. Now, that doesn't really affect me because I don't smoke, but it made me feel old because in 2009 I was 21? No, 18? Oh, literally, 2009 was when I started going to university, so I would have been 18. One of the other things that makes you realise how old you are. Okay, that's all the office walls done. Just zoom out, make sure there's nothing I've missed. We've got 4 sets of offices over there, and then these are all the executive offices, so they all have their own different decor, basically. Let me just grab my pop-up chat again. There we go. There are also not. Sorry, I'm afraid that wrong. Is there a medal for the kind of long-term service? Keep the rest of the world safe from the ash. If you want to make that and send it to me, I wouldn't say no. Okay. The office walls are up. I think what I will do, the kitchenette needs to be done as well. Let's do the walls of the stairwells. That's a nice easy one. It's literally just white concrete and block and log even. I really want to get this build done. It's been dragging on for so long now. Once this floor is done, I can just, go and just finish it. I think these are spruce logs. Spruce. If I had the practical skills to make that, I would, says EP. Like, you've made loads of minifig, like mini brick, not minifig, sorry, mini brick Pokemons. I know obviously that's not your own creation, you're following instructions, but I think you could probably do that, no problem. I'll do it on the other side as well. Make all the walls apart. I'm going to leave the executive offices till the end because they might have different wallpaper and different decor depending on who's in them, basically. So I'll leave those to the end. I'm just going to do the ones that aren't going to change first, because that'll be easy for me to just build them up, basically. This week off has been great as well, because I managed to get loads of stuff done that I wouldn't be able to get done normally because of work. I've been able to hang out with my mates and people that I care about. Especially after, as I mentioned in the last stream, how rubbish work is being at the moment. It's been a nice break. And another thing, speaking of practical skills, I've managed to do a lot of more painting that I haven't been able to do beforehand of my minifigures. I managed to complete the. I've got 2 D&D campaigns happening at the same time at the moment. Ash is DMing both of them because he's multi-talented, and I'm doing all the painting for the figurines the party's using. And I've just managed to finish the second party's figurines last night. So they're all done now. I don't have to worry about them. But I asked them like, what specifically do they want each of their characters to look like, rather than just guessing it. That's why it's taking a bit longer than usual. But I've enjoyed the process of it. Oh, I need to go up one more. I've got to the stage where I think, apart from like one jar of random NPC figurines, every single like plastic mini that I have has been at least primed. So I just have to paint them now. That's the right level? Yep. Let's just sort out the main post now. It's stripped, isn't it? Yeah. Just checking. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Don't need them anymore. Okay. For some reason my chat's gone to top chat, not live chat. There we go. So, I got a couple of things for my birthday today. Ash got me a board game that I've been wanting for ages. I've played it on Steam. There's a Steam version of the game, but I've never actually played the physical version of it yet. And that is Ticket to Ride UK. I've got the original. No, I've got the European Ticket to Ride, but I don't have the UK version. And it works slightly different to the regular Ticket to Ride, where you've got to have certain licenses to go to certain parts of the UK. So I'm looking forward to playing that at some point as well. We've got those walls up. We've got these walls up. Let's have a look, zoom out and see what we've got so far. Office walls are up, corridors are up. The staff stairwell is up. There's another stairwell over here that I need to put up as well. Let's get that sorted first. Thought I could hear Ash snoring then for a second. Right level? I think it's the right level, isn't it? Yeah, my depth of field goes all over the place with this game. Okay. Right. We put the walls up. Let's get rid of this now because I don't need it. I'll sort the steps out later on when we're actually getting to the second floor. There's no point doing that now in case it changes. Not the same all the way down. It is? Okay, cool. Get rid of that. Okay, so eventually around here, once we've finished the building, basically, I'm going to get rid of that purple box around the site. And I'm going to put the same guardrails here around the edge so that people can't accidentally fall onto the street below. There'll be a little guardrail here and obviously a connection to a future street that ends up being over here somewhere, maybe. And I might also cover this bit over with like a lattice of slabs to make it look a bit more, not such a giant gaping hole that people can potentially fall into. There'll be some kind of like grid system over here, so it's not so open. We'll get to that eventually. We'll just do the floor on at the moment first. Let's not complicate things too much. And we need a little kitchenette, don't we? Over here. So let's just... So the colours of Yorcity are apparently sky blue and red. So the kitchen will probably be sky blue and red as well to compensate for that. We've got mangrove already. I said mangrove, not mangrave. And now to get blues. That can be used as a backsplash. We use light blue and then red. There we go. So we've got a light blue and a red. So this will be the walls. This is wall. And then these are cabinets and backsplash, basically. That's how I'm running it to be. So let's just do the walls first. And try to work out what the design is. So we'll just go around first with the red nether bricks. See how that looks. We've got a closet there, haven't we? Oh no, it's fine. We can just put the wall there. It's fine. I think I might change this closet for like a larder for the kitchenette. It's a bit too small for, and also this wall is going to impact on this, so I think I might just make that a doorway and make this into a larder and just close this one off. It's not spruce, it's dark oak. I always get those two confused because they're so similar in terms of shade. I'll make this into a larder, I think, on this side. The walls aren't going to look perfect because obviously you're going to have this bleeding through onto this side, but I think it'll look better. Or some kind of storage capacity over here anyway. I'm getting texts. Okay, apparently I'm getting a new router on the 24th. Ash is just being debauched on chats. Fun fact, first time he's ever said the word mangrove, first time. Well, you'd be an expert on how big a closet should be. You used to live in one. Yes, for 23 years. It was comfy in there. I felt safe for a while. But I couldn't deny who I really was. And that was a YouTuber. Building up these walls here. I'm going to replace part of this wall with a backsplash. And this is going to be a window, I'm not sure. Put a little archway there. It's not completely blocked off, but not completely open either. And do some slabs underneath that to make it look more like an archway and less unfinished. Like so. This is the strangest looking kitchen I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think I would have picked like red and light blue normally for a kitchen, but I want it to look like the Yorcity colours. Right, I think I want to put a window there. Something really wants to put a window there. I don't want a big window, I don't want it separated. I'm thinking big window. Was it the basic glass? It was basic glass. And it was on the inside or outside? It was on the... Hang on, I'm looking at the diagonal one. That's not going to help me. It was on the outside? On the outside, okay. Double check that. I know it's on the outside. I know it is, but I just want to double check. That's on the inside. I'm confusion. Oh, it's only one wide though, isn't it? Let's go over here, where there's some flat walls. And definitely on the inside. That's on the outside. That's on the inside. Definitely on the inside, okay. There we go. I'm going to keep that glass in case we need it in the future. We've got our kitchenette. I'm going to change the flooring in here so it looks more like it's on theme. It's no longer a closet now, it is a larder storage area. There we go. Right, so let's do a backsplash area where the kitchen's going to be. Got some cabinets down here. I'm going to put a cauldron either side of there, so we've got some dual sinks, but they're not directly next to each other, because that would be off-centre and that would annoy me. What else did I get for my birthday? I got a DM screen with loads of little helpful hints on the other side of it. So when I do some DMing, I can use that. I'm dying to use it. Need to come up with a campaign first where I can be a DM. That works. That works. I like that. That's fine. And I'll put the backsplash on these because we've got some sinks. Like so. What else do we need in this kitchenette? We need sinks. We need a fridge, maybe. And we need somewhere for them to sit as well. Maybe do like a little desk, like a breakfast table for them to sit on. Let's get some stairs in. Work out the seating arrangement. Now, do I want to put them like this? Or do I want to put them higher than that? If I can put them higher than that, it's going to be too high. I'll test it to see if it works. Worst I can do is say no. It annoys me that it's not just one more that way, so I can do 3 rather than 2, but I guess that'll have to do for now. And if I put one next to each other, they're going to connect. It's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to put them there and there. That will also connect, annoyingly. Do it like that, that's fine. They can have little two little stools there as well. We need some buttons for the cabinets. Or some handles. Use a darker colour so you can see them better. There you go. I'm going to put some more cabinets above the breakfast table as well, I think. I'll put the fridge here. We've got a fridge there. We've got some way of cleaning it away afterwards. I'll put a little table here so you've got somewhere to prepare your food, maybe. I don't know if I better place that because the door might be in the way. Let us see. I'm just going to use this door because it's like a side room. It's not like a full room. See if it let me place it. It did let me place it. Okay, I was worried about that. I thought the button might be in the wrong place. I'm going to put a carpet over the top of it to make it look a bit taller. And also like it matches the room a bit better. Like so. Maybe another cabinet over the top of it here, like that. Now, in the larder or the storage area over here, I'm thinking shelves, I'm thinking chests. Didn't know you could do copper chest as well. That's cool. I don't think I'll go with the copper chest. I'll go for the classic one. Like so. You can still open the chest. Back in the day, I remember the OC Minecraft where if you put a chest above a chest, you couldn't open the chest below it. It wouldn't let you do it. But obviously now you can, which makes sense. They've got a little tiny little wardrobe here with like stuff that they can keep in their like storage stuff, like ingredients and stuff like that. And I want to put some shelves in as well. Like so. So you've got like, a little bit of storage here, and you've got a little bit of storage over there as well. I like that. I like that. Okay. Let's put the chest over in my inventory, so I'll probably use that in the future. We have one kitchenette done with the larder as well. So what kind of ceiling would it have? Let's have a look. Copper ceiling, maybe? Let's see if this looks any good. It's the wrong shade, I think. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. I think I might use a lodestone and a little more of like a chiseled ceiling kind of thing. Although it might just be the boring basic square ceiling, but we'll go with that, it's fine. We can deal with that. With copper, make sure you go for the wax version, otherwise it will change colour. I do know that. It will oxidise and go green. I'm going for lodestone instead. That particular one. We've got one room finished! Yay! Let's just, before I finish with these archways, I'm going to put some stairs inside of it to make it look even more like an archway. This looks even better. Ta-da! Now we've got more archways. Archway-looking archways. We also need lights. How are we going to put the lights in? So, we need more over this side, I think. I could use an end stone one. Or, was it end stone, end rod? Try rod. End rod, that's what I'm looking for. In order to do this, I think you need to place a block first. And for order to to take and then place it this way. Make it look more like a strip light, basically. Ooh. Not do that. That was a bit better. Excuse me. At least the grey lines are in the centre in this one. I know one's slightly bigger than the other one, but it will work. It's fine. It's totally fine. There you go, got some strip lights. This room is now going to be lit up. I think this kitchenette's done. Apart from this doorway, it's pretty much done. Let's put the door on. Which will be a birch door. Now, is it indented or is it on the wall? It's indented, okay. Awesome. Okay, we've got one room down, about 19 others left to do. But it's fine, it's fine. So, the kitchenette's done. We'll grab a drink. Try rod is Ash's life philosophy. You've done enough trying with this rod, thank you very much. I think he's quite well versed in it now. Just checking my text, I'll be back in a second. It's been a very busy day. Aw, thank you for the happy birthday message, Gina. I appreciate that. Oh. Let me react to the message, thank you. Okay. So, should we do the offices next? Because they are the easiest and slightly boring part of the build first, and then we can do the more exciting bits towards the end of it. Let's re-familiarise myself with what the offices look like downstairs. Oh, I need to put a quartz block on there. I forgot about that. No, not a door. I won't do the closet doors with this because they're kind of like they're supposed to be kind of like unseen and out of the way kind of thing. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Drop that. Drop that. We don't need that. Offices. Let's remind ourselves what they look like down the bottom. On the bottom layer. Ground layer. What I want to say. Ground floor. What blocks do I need? So we've got jungle wood desks. We've got what is that? I can't remember what that is. That was the same stairs as it was up. Same seat as it was upstairs. No. Why do I keep accidentally pressing the wrong button? Ah, it's so annoying. Right, let's go jungle blocks first. For the desks, so the desks will be the same. I'm going to change the office chairs because we've got an upper floor for a different colour. I'm going to put dark oak stairs in there just so it stand out a bit more. And we've got the diorite slabs for the shelves. Can't speak today. And the rest is all kind of like stuff I can carry through. And is it birch? I think it's birch. Let me just place that. Yeah, it's birch. Okay. Cool. We've got all the blocks we need. Let's go back upstairs. Into the offices. Oh, windows. Let's do the windows whilst we're here. To the wall. Okay. I want them largely to copy what's down below, down here, with the exception of this window, obviously, because it's a larger window. I want to copy these ones up here. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Close that. So that's that window, and then we need another window, supposedly in this corner over here. So I think I'm going to copy this one down here, but I'm going to do single windows, not long windows. The window there. And technically there should be a window here, but that makes no sense because I won't be able to see it. So I think I might use this window over here. And he's here. What's up, dishcloths? How are you? How's work at the moment? I know you're on your lunch break at the moment. We've just been building up the offices at the moment. We've done a kitchenette. I'll show you the kitchenette. It's blue and red because they're the colours of Yorcity. That's the flag colours apparently. But this is the kitchenette. We've got a cleaning area over here. With some preparation areas over here as well. A couple of overhead cupboards. We've got a breakfast bar over here with some overhead storage. We have got some more storage and prep area over here. We've got a big fridge. And then we've also got a storage area over here, or like a larder or something like that to put all the stuff in. That's not currently being used. That's the room we finished so far with a nice ceiling on top of it as well. Now I'm working on the offices because they're basically similar as the ones downstairs, but they've got a slightly different chair, basically. When it's quiet, I'm on a quick break. Do not blame you. Absolutely fine. And Sarah's just saying, "Oh, I hope they got the right idea with the headphones." Like, yeah, it's fine. I've got a pair here. I've had these for years. I've had this pair for years, and they've been good. They've been great. But they are flat on the ear, so after wearing them for a while, they start to hurt your ears for a bit. So the fact that Sarah's got me another pair as well, which are more kind of like this, with kind of like more cushioned. You can see that in the ear.
Knock knock.
Hello.
Imi responded. He said, "Obviously, we'll have to bring it back." He says, yeah. I can't understand it." He went, "It worked perfectly fine."
It did work perfectly fine, yeah.
I said, "I've tried every cable." I said, "Does the cable make a difference?" He went, "No, I only use the basic one." I said, "I've tried different plugs." I said, "There's nothing wrong with my electrics. I just don't get it."
Yeah. Look, if it would, the only other thing I can think of it, if it surged, it couldn't be that, because if it surged, then the PC would be down as well as the Xbox.
Yeah. And it wouldn't have worked his end because it would have fried it.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with it.
So what time train are we going for?
What time do I need to leave or get ready and stuff like that for?
Well, now we've got to take into account of dropping that off as well.
Are you dropping it off today?
Yeah. I thought if we're going town anyway,
okay.
'Cause where he lives, it's not far from the train station. It's a little bit of a walk, but say if we're getting the 4:15 train, I'd say we need to get in a taxi for 3:15.
Yeah, that's fine. I did too. Well, if I finish about 2, that'd be good.
Yeah.
It gives enough time to get ready and stuff.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. We've got another hour or so yet. Cool. Okay. Hey, but died again, says Andy. Yeah, we tried it this morning. Obviously, I was going to switch back over to that for today's stream. We plugged it in and it had exactly the same problem we had a month ago. It wouldn't turn on. We have tried different plugs. We have tried different sockets. We've tried different rooms, and it does not want to turn on. We tried turning it on via the controller. That doesn't want to know about it. And it was working perfectly fine in the repair shop. Like, it turned on. We had a replacement part. That came. He put the replacement part in. It was working perfectly fine in the shop. As soon as it got here, it stopped working again. And we were like, it's not a surge, because if it had been a surge on the extension cable, then I would have expected the PC to go as well, because they're on the same extension cable. So something's gone wrong somewhere. Sorry, my sister was texting me as well. I had some sass from the Xbox. I know, right? It was working perfectly fine in the repair shop, and it was like, nah, I don't want to work now. Our PlayStation, we've had issues with the PlayStation before. Not so much turning on. It was a HDMI issue, but that was easily fixed. That was fixed within an hour. But it's been a month and it's still got the same issue. Is that Andy Ocean taking over her account? Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. I like that one more because you've got more of a series of windows in there rather than just the odd ones there. And that is even there. This one's probably going to have. This office will probably have the most windows. It's right on the edge of glory. Andy's always been Team PlayStation. Ah, well, we all have our flaws. Well, I said I have always been an Xbox fanboy. I've always liked Xbox. I did like the PS2. The PS2 is probably my favourite PlayStation ever. And I had that the longest amount of time. But ever since switching over to Xbox, it's been my baby. But whilst I haven't had one, PlayStation has been helping out very well. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7 and Fortnite over on the PlayStation. I don't tend to use it that much, that's why I'm not playing like the big hitter games. I've just downloaded, because it's my birthday, I got a gift card, and I've downloaded Planet Coaster 2. I've not played one, I've not played a theme park related simulator since the theme park world. But you can't find that anywhere. That's like, you can't play that anywhere unless you go back on the previous consoles. So I'm going to play Planet Coaster 2 and see if that's any good. Might make it a stream. It depends if I enjoy the game or not. I'm going to have a quick go and see if I like it. Might be a stream. Depends. Which sounds, for now, which sounds more of a threat than I intended it to be. And he just said in capital letters, Planet Coaster! I lost so many hours to that game. So I picked it up because it's relatively cheap, and also I've not played, like I said, I've not played a theme park related simulator since Theme Park World back on the PS1. So I've heard good things about one of the Planet Coasters. I can't remember which one it is, but I've bought the sequel. That could be our new like City Skylines game, maybe if I enjoy it. windows are all done. Let's populate this office then. Oh, we need to do the other side as well. Let's do the windows now, before I forget. I promise I'm not threatening to steal or break a console. It's only a PlayStation, it'll break itself eventually. I don't want to incur the wrath of Gina by slagging off her favourite console. But EP is right. Well, so far, like I said, with the PlayStation, if it's had any issues, it's been fixable. The Xbox has been fixable as well, but just been a pain. That office has got the bit of the short deal because I've only got 2 windows in it. I think that's all the offices and windows that I need to put in. What about this one behind here? No, I need to put windows in this one. I think I'm not going to do it this session, but I think I'm going to, on the entrance bit here, I'm not happy about how flat it looks. So I might put a little balcony bit that comes out, like a decorational one, not one you can actually get onto. But have like a little semicircle that comes out over here. So it looks like a little bit more entrancey than it looks like at the moment. That's when we do the final touches. As Ash decided it's now a good time to vacuum or something. He's still playing the game. I forgot to shut the door behind him. I'm not standing for these insults. I have to go back to work, ladies traders. Goodbye, Andy. I'm sure you'll come around to the right console eventually. Hang on a second. Let me just go shut the door. Shut the door. Oh, it is shut. Hello. Baby. Door. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd sneak upstairs and show you guys what I got so far. A little haul. So, I got these headphones from sister. You can see that. Got some headphones. which I won't put on today. I'll put them on the next stream. But thank you, Sarah. From my husband, I got a new eraser, not sponsored. It's a Manscaped razor. Then these are all from my sister, I think. Yeah. Then I got these, which are the D&D condition rings. So if a party member is charmed, is blinded, is stunned, that sort of thing, then you can put a little ring around their character so you know they're under a certain effect. Well, that was really cool. We've also got obviously the DM screen that my sister got me. Bring that out. Got a big DM screen, and it's got little cheat sheets on the back side as well. Ta-da! So when I start doing my own campaigns, I can use that. Would you guys be interested in doing that? Like potentially like me doing a D&D campaign as like a live stream? I won't do it as a video. I do not have the time to edit that. But potentially as a live stream. It's an idea I've had floating in the background for a while, but just kind of logistics of getting it sorted might be a bit of a pain. But I've got a GM screen, so I'm happy about that. I've got the 2 board games. So this is the one that I mentioned earlier on. This is Ticket to Ride United Kingdom, which is the one that I've been wanting for ages. I played this on Steam on the Ticket to Ride game on Steam, but I should play the actual board version of it. But we've got it there. And finally, for this section of games, I got another board game. This is a Stranger Things related one, which is called Friends Don't Lie. And it is this one here, and it's a game for 1 to 4 players, or 1 to 6 players, I think it is. 1 to 4 players. You got to go around Hawkins and search for, what is it? What the mystery is. I think it's set in season 1, judging by the box art. But I've got a board game of that as well. So quite the haul so far. Obviously I got the Bertie Bott's beans from EP because he wants to see me suffer, and I've also got the chocolate from EP. I have got, what else have I had? I've had a wet palette for my painting from my brother-in-law, and also some metallic paints as well to go along with it. I thought it was really cool. I don't think what else I've got. I'm probably forgetting something. Did I say I got the chocolates from EP as well? I've not had them yet. I'm saving them for after I come back from the meal. Have a little treat to myself. Obviously, I've got other ones that are waiting to come to me when I go back to work and that sort of thing. Yeah, oh, yeah, and then I got this from Nathan as well, which is the ring toss game. Which I haven't set up yet, but I will be doing that very shortly. So yeah, we've got quite the haul today. And also Planet Coaster 2, courtesy of JP. Could be fun. D&D streams can be good. The only issue I have with them is I did one back in the day. Did a D&D. I tried to do a D&D video back in the day, and the sessions were great, that sort of thing. But when it came to editing it down afterwards, I fucking hated editing it. So if I did do that in the future, it would be a live stream. It wouldn't be a video, because a video would just take too goddamn long for me. I do not have the editing time for it. Okay, we've got the windows in there. Okay, I'm going to leave the windows for now, because now I'm just going to do the offices and focus on them. Right, so I need to put where the desk's going to be, and the chairs and all that sort of stuff. You're coming through this doorway. Is that the only doorway? There's another doorway here. Okay. Fine. So I'm going to put the water cooler and stuff like that over here. That's where the table's going to be. And then we need some desks to be placed everywhere else. I've been listening to. So I'm very, very far behind on this D&D podcast, but I started listening to Roll Britannia about 2 years ago. I'm still only 40 episodes in, and they've done like 350 or so, or 350 odd of them recently, which has kind of inspired me to potentially do that in the future. But they've recently started their new campaign as of I think last week. Which is they've completely changed tactics. So the first campaign was D&D focused. This one is I don't know what the system is, but it's in set in space. This one. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the new campaign's going to be like. So obviously I can follow that up. I can follow that up at a regular pace rather than having to catch up when I can, kind of thing. Is that too close? Do I like that? Do I want to give them a bit more space? If we go downstairs, they aren't that close together, are they? They're a bit more spaced out. Well, they are that close together because there's no room. I think it's fine. I guess. Then I can maybe put a light over here. And over here. And in there. Sort out where the lights are going to be, and I can sort out where the desk can go. I think I'm going to move this and make them a double light rather than just a single light there. And then get rid of that. Got a bit more light then in the room. And then let's do some more desks on this side of the room. I'm going to say EP or Andy, if you're on the chat still. What have you played D&D before? Like, what is your preferred class? Or anybody in the chat actually at the moment. If you've played D&D before, what's your preferred class? Prying eyes want to know. Prying minds, sorry, not prying eyes. Making up my own idioms now. Maybe not put that right next to the light switch. That might be a bit uncomfortable to sit at. I'm going to put like the office supervisor's desk here, or manager. Because they're the manager, they get the fancier desk. So they got the same chair as everybody else, but they get the fancier desk. Can I squeeze another desk in here? Squeeze another desk in here. I'm assuming whoever sits next to the supervisor is going to be the brown noser. There we go. Another desk in there. Like so. And then put a desk, table, chair thing. I can't speak today. My brain's just gone into mush. Absolute mush. And do I want to put a desk in the middle of the room, or will that break up this nice gap we've got? Whilst I think of that, I'm just going to put the light in the inventory. I'm going to get rid of that blue block we don't need anymore. And the pickaxe, we don't need that. I'm going to put the water cooler here. Okay, it's called packed ice. Has it changed? Called now compressed ice, blue ice. Not regular ice, because it'll melt. Blue ice. And then I think, is it pale oak or is it iron at the bottom? Just going to double check. Leave that open, then come back again. It's pale oak with an acacia button. I'm going to keep this as well because I might need it for the other offices. There we go. And then I'll do a little table next to it. I'll keep in the same theme, so I'll do an acacia table next to it. There we go. We've got a not ice. We've got a water cooler and a table next to it as well, so that people can chill. I think if I put a desk in the middle of this alleyway, is this going to block everybody? What do you guys think? Should I leave this open or should I put a desk in the middle? I feel like if I put a desk in the middle, it's going to block entry off to everything else. I can try it and see if it works. A bit of a tight squeeze, but we probably could do it. Just conscious about the space. I'm going to leave the space clear because people are going to be congregating around this area. I think maybe I put that a little bit too close to there. And put it back one. Place that block here. We'll place a block here. We'll squeeze the table in this area over here. Like so. We've got some random tables. Okay, let me move over by one more, I think. Just one more. Damn it. That was better. Got more space around it now. You want to move this forward by one? Ta-da! And that's better. There's a bit cramped in areas, but we've got enough room for people to walk around the desks without being in the way. Which is kind of what I prefer. We need some pressure plates for the laptops. Every table's got a desk. Every desk has got a laptop. That's good. And then some of them will need cups, some of them don't. We'll go with that. Don't worry, I've got a really weird craving for a pot noodle now. I can't eat too much, obviously I've got the meal later on, so don't want to spoil my appetite. I've got a really weird craving for one. This office is done. Oh, wait, I need shelves. Put all their files on, I need some shelves. Now that wrap around most of the room on this side. Okay, we've got one office block completed. So now we need to go over the ceiling with diorite and andesite. Oh, thank you everyone thank you everyone that's joining us today. I really appreciate it. On this, the 35th year of my birth. Zach is here! Hi, Zach! Hey, guys! Zach, how are you doing? It's been a long while. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yes, I'm 35 today. I don't know how to feel about that yet. I've been spoiled with presents so far. I've showed them off a little bit earlier on. So I'm feeling very good, very kind of bubbly at the moment. How are you? How's the wife and how's the child? By the child I mean Dover. Go around the edge because this is going to be hidden by the ceiling anyway. Feel 35, says Zach. Dover's still an idiot, and Akka and I are fine. I'm glad to hear it. Have you got any plans with your day today, Zach? I'm going for a meal later on with my family. Just do like the family birthday meal thing today. And then I don't think I've got any plans after that. Depending on when we finish, because I'm getting the train over, I'm getting the train back. So depending on when we finish, it might be late. I'll probably just relax and enjoy my spoils for my birthday. I'm waiting for it to finish downloading, but I've downloaded on the PS5 Planet Coaster 2. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm going to try it out. It's not cost me loads of money, so editing, and then I'm off to a game. Are you GMing the game, or are you playing in the game? I know you do a lot of GMing at the moment. Imagine being 35. Couldn't be me. Nathan, we know how old you are. Everyone gets a turn at being 35, okay? Today is my turn. Excuse me. Be back soon. Got to pop out for something. We'll hopefully be back in time. But if not, I hope you have a good rest of your birthday. Thank you, EP. I appreciate that. I'll probably be streaming till about 2. Gonna have to get ready to go out then. But yeah, this time playing, not doing Warhammer Fantasy. Ooh, okay, interesting. So is that like you're doing a role-playing game involving the Warhammer universe, or is it a Warhammer game? Because in my box of almost finished painting minis, I have got I think it was a like a bad print version of a Space Marine, because the face is a bit squashed. But I've said, I'm taking it anyway. I don't use Space Marines or anything like that, but just for decoration, I'll paint this one up. I think one of those like rejected print ones, so I got it really cheap. The universe itself. Oh, okay, cool. What are you playing as, Zach? What is your team? Or your character, class and race? It's a practice marine. Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, my figurine was a practice marine, yeah. Because I remember, like, when I was younger, would have been in my early 20s? It was after university, before I got like a job of my own kind of thing. One of my ex-friends got me a copy of the Necron Codex for Warhammer 40,000. And I read it. I bought a pack of Necrons. I never built them up or painted them. Because the actual game itself, I don't know if I'd have the patience to go for the actual game itself, but the figurines are cool. No one has shared, but I'm the big stupid human tank. Okay, so probably a Space Marine then. Right, okay, that's all the andesite placed in. Now to replace that, and now to put that in with the diorite. That's one office block finished. Then we're going to do the same thing for this office block, and we're going to do the same thing for these 2 office blocks. And then the ones on this floor are done, and then I've just got the private offices to do, which are in these brown office rooms. Over here and over here. Once that's done, they're furnished. I can do the corridor furnishing will be very, very easy, because literally just put seats everywhere and lights. And then I can cover over the top of this. And then the next couple of floors will just be copy-pasted, because it'll be the same ones over and over again. So eventually I want this to be 5 floors high, and currently we've done the basement level, we've done the ground level, we're on 1st floor. So I want there to be at least another 3 more floors in order to finish this build off. No, it's fantasy, so more like a... Oh, okay, so it's the older one. It's not 40,000, it's the fantasy one. Okay, I know what you mean. Like Vikings and gnomes and skeletons and humans. That sort of thing. I just saw a bird hit the window there. If you haven't already, please do go over to Zach's channel, RP Genesis, if you like your D&D and you like your RPG roleplay systems. He's got multiple videos over there, and not just based in D&D. We've also got Mutant Year Zero there as well, and also kind of he's branching out into like more kind of like educational kind of roleplay tips, that sort of thing. His last video he did was on good and bad role playing. And I want him to do really well with this channel. So if you want to go over there and subscribe, go to RP Genesis. You'll know it's the right channel because there's a purple D20 as a logo. And follow him over there. Stupid burp, yeah. I just saw it like, I heard something upstairs. It might have hit one of the windows upstairs. And I just saw this bird like spiral round. I hope it's okay. Ah, well, you know, you deserve it. You deserve it, Zach. You've always supported me, so I need to support you. Okay, so we've got one office block done. I need to repeat this another 3 times for the other office blocks. Okay, and also put a window in it, and a door in even. Can't speak today. That was the basic brown door that I need. Yeah, basic. How is it on your side, Zach? Because it's very sunny on our side. It's currently 15 degrees outside. And I'm sitting right in front of a window, and it's just like the sun's rays are coming through and warming me up quite nicely. Better. It annoys me that the door handles aren't like symmetrical. I had to fix that. You understand. Go, we've got the doors on. That office is completely done now. Sunny but windy. You know, we don't really have much wind at the moment. We've got enough for like putting the laundry out, but like, it's not like blustery at the moment. Well, that's cool. It's cool though. If you're watching this back on the VODs, or if you're watching this to now, and you're lurking in the background, I normally stream these Minecraft sessions on Wednesday evenings. Normally do it from about 7 o'clock. Obviously today's different because it's a birthday stream, so therefore I've done it a lot earlier than I would normally do. So I've been off this week. But next week it'll be back at its regular time of 7 o'clock. I do them every single Wednesday. And on Friday, we're going over to Twitch channel, and it'll be me and my sister, and we're playing part 2 of It Takes Two. I'm determined to complete that game, and Sarah really enjoyed it last time. She was very, very giddy, very, very giggly, and I think a lot of people in the audience enjoyed it too. Just as casually killing each other was hilarious. Right, next office. Let's put the doors in now whilst I'm working on them. No other doorway on that side, nope. There is on this side though. And then again on this side. Right, plump the doors down there. I can get rid of the door for now out of my inventory. Probably need it for that side, but we'll come back to it, it's fine. Right, let's find where we can put some stairs. So I think I'm going to put a light in that little The redundant part over there. Try to fill up that space. I'll put the lights in first and see where they need to go. So a light in that corner over here. We'll put another one over here between the windows. And then we'll put one on this side as well. I kind of want to put one in the middle of here as well. Or in the corner. Put it in the corner. Pop them in. Ta-da! Okay, we have lights in this room. We have lights. Now you just put the tables in. Again, and a diagonal room is difficult to do. It's a great game, this is Zach. What's your next big video you're working on, Zach, if you want to reveal that? If you don't have to, but if you wanted to, let us know what your next big video is going to be. Or have you told me what your next big video is? I can't remember if you have or not. By big, it will be a character creation video, but my next video I'm working on is how to encourage quiet players. That is a very good idea actually for a video. Because when you first start out D&D, like I was exactly the same. Like you are quite quiet because you're kind of observing how everybody else plays, and you don't really know what you're doing to start off with. What you need to do is kind of like involve yourself in the game, kind of thing. So that would be a really good, interesting video concept. So. I am jealous of you. But you've really, that's a great idea for a video. I am proud of you. Amazing concept. And useful too, because a lot of people will be Googling that if they're just starting out in D&D. Like, how do I involve myself? What's the point of this kind of thing? squeeze another table in there. Just fits. As much as I want to put another one in here, it won't make you be able to walk around easy enough. Blocking things up. I don't want to do that. But I do want to put a water cooler here. Very important for my employees to feel very refreshed and hydrated. There must be a water cooler in every single room. I can try and stop myself from getting rid of stuff I need. Alright, and we need laptops and we need drinks. This office doesn't have a supervisor in it because it's too small. I'm assuming they report to that office over there. Oh, we need a button for the water cooler. There you go. We've got a button for the water cooler as well, so I'm going to put that button over here. Out of the way. And the same for the pot and the pressure pad, or the cup and the laptop, should we say. Like so. It wasn't my idea, it was a question asked by one of my players. And it's a really good question. It's a really good query, and it's very... Like I said, I don't want to use this word, it sounds too kind of corporate, but it's quite a searchable question to ask YouTube to find a video for. Employees aren't people. That's not boss thinking, Finn. I know, right? But it's my birthday. Okay, leave me alone. I'm allowed to have a day off. Did I show you the board games I got for my birthday yet, Zach? Have you seen that? I can show you if not. They're right next to me down here. I made more dice avatars. Nice. I love the dice avatars in the last video. I think that's probably going to be part of your signature now. And have those little dice caricatures. So they're becoming my babies. You did not. Okay. So I showed this earlier on in the stream before you came in. But for those people who have only just joined us, I got a load of presents today. Because obviously it is my 35th birthday today. And part of them, I'll show you the D&D related ones and the board game ones. I won't show you them all because I've already shown them all. But first of all, this was on my wish list for ages, and my sister lovingly got this for me this morning. But I've got some condition rings now, so if anyone's incapacitated or charmed or blinded, that sort of thing, I can just put a ring around them and say like, ha ha ha, you know what condition stuck on you now. I've also got, as part of that, this is my favourite thing so far, is my sister got me a DM screen. People can see that. And it's got a cheat sheet stuff in the middle. Got little stats and stuff like that you need for D&D. Obviously you can take these out and switch them for whichever system you're using. But I've got a D&D screen now. I'm very, very happy about that. I've also got board game wise. Again, this is from my sister. We got a Stranger Things board game, which is Friends Don't Lie, which looks like that. If you can see that. I have to search Hawkins for 11, I believe. So I think it's probably set between season 1 and 2, judging by the box art. And then this has also been. I played this on Steam, on the Steam game, and it's. I've had the Steam version of this, and I've had the Europe version of this, but not the UK version of it. So I've got Ticket to Ride as well, but the UK version. So I'm very happy about that too. Ugh. So yeah, got that and a couple of other things as well. But they're the D&D board game related stuff that I got this time. I keep thinking that Conditions brings up party rings. Yes, I put it on my Amazon wishlist that I need more party rings. It won't be a party without a party ring. Also, the saying says. And we've got 2 offices done so far. That's like, ooh. I've been properly spoiled this year in terms of like D&D board game related stuff as well. Got some new headphones and I got a Manscaped trimmer as well from Ash and Sarah. I also got some Bertie Bott's beans for future Twitch streams so people can torture me, and some chocolates from EP, and a wet palette for the miniatures from Ash's brother, and some metallic paints as well. What am I building today? This is City Hall. I've been building it for the last couple of weeks. It's definitely my biggest project so far in Yorcity. So this is the first floor that I'm currently populating at the moment with the offices. Do you want me to give you a tour, Zach? I'll give you a tour. So did this off stream because this was a bit of a boring kind of make space and build over it basically. Did this off stream, which is the entrance to the underground car park. So we'll start off there. That's where the first thing I built. So you come down to the underground car park. This was all originally supposed to be recorded for a video, but it ended up being such a big build. I was like, I'm just going to live stream it. So I can't be able to edit all this down because it'll be literally hours and hours and days long. This is the underground car park, staff car park, the City Hall. We've got a lift shaft here, and we've got a toilet, sets of toilets over here. I'll show you one of them, but I don't need to show you both of them. They're both exactly the same, just change the colour. This is the men's. There's some hand dryers next to the sinks. Women's is basically the same without the urinal. But this is the underground car park. Then, if we go back to the ground floor, this is the entrance to the City Hall. Although I think I'm going to put like an extra awning over the front of this bit because it looks a bit flat at the moment. I'm not so happy about the flatness of this. Car park for horses, says Zach. Potentially. So let's open that up. This is the foyer, the main foyer to the City Hall. If I can get in. There we go. We decided in the last stream that sky blue and red are the colours of Yorcity. They are the company flag. So we've got a foyer over here with an atrium. Eventually that's going to have a big decorative piece on the ceiling. So we've got some vending machines on either side. We've got a reception desk over here. And if you are a citizen rather than there's a hole in the floor. Hang on a second, let me fix that. I missed that. How did I miss that? There you go. So if you're a citizen and you're here just for boring, like, city hall type things, council things, so go through here into the main corridor. That is the public stairwell. So any Joe Schmo can use that stairwell and get to the top floor. We've got, this is an alleyway that goes to the toilets. Again, not showing you them. I've already shown you one, don't need to show you them all. But these are all the toilets next to the canteen. There's that. Next door to that, we've got the canteen. Staff and public canteen. Over here, we've even got tea and coffee over here. We've got a kettle, we've got a coffee machine, and a little breakfast table over here. And you can queue up for your foods. And you can take your food from the tray, pay for it, sit down. But we can also look into the kitchen behind here. We've got a kitchen area with two huge industrial sized fridges. And that's the, we'll call it the south wing of your city hall. We go to the north wing, which is up here. And across the other side of the foyer. This is more the people who work here, the employee side of things. So we've got some offices, which we've been building upstairs, but with a different chair side, chair colour, with a water cooler in the background. This is a dual office. Obviously, these two are connected together. There are all the offices on that floor. And then through here is like the overflow meeting room / pastoral care area. So we've got a big like meeting table over here. And then if they're meeting with HR or they've got like a therapy session, something like that, we've got like a nice cozy area over here for them to use. Some filing cabinets in the lilac room. I think we've got more offices down there. Yeah, there's some more offices, smaller one this time. And then down this wing, going too fast. It's one go to. Is that an office? That's an office. But they've got a bit more rooms. They get their own tea and coffee set as well. That's the same office, another entrance. This is the big meeting room for like the big business meetings. Big conference room. Got a massive fucking desk. A projector screen, whiteboard. It's even got its own ensuite bathroom. For those meetings that go on way too long. And that's supposed to be like an easel, but difficult to kind of build like flat surfaces on Minecraft at the moment. So you may have to cut the tour short, getting close to 2. It is getting close to 2. That is the ground floor basically. The rest of it's just offices. We'll go down to the basement because there's another whole floor that I haven't shown you yet. So we've got this lift here. That goes down to the car park. You can also go up to the second level. We're going to go to the second level first to go down. So we'll go through the closet here. Out of the closet, ha 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 ha. And now we're down the employee staircase. Down into the archive room. One of the first rooms I built was the archive room, where all the city plans are, and all the archives from the entirety of your city. We've even got a lower floor here, which is where all the employees and the clerks are looking for research, that sort of thing. This is stream 13 of this one build. So you can see why I didn't want to record this as a video, because that would have been 13 2-hour, 3-hour long streams together. Edited down, it would literally take me a year to do. So we've got a lower floor here, which is where all the clerks go for all their research. And down here, I think, is the offices, or it might be the manager's. Yeah, the offices. We've got the lower level offices. They get their own cubicles, but this is kind of like the dry grab area of the offices. Like the worthless peons end up going down here and do all the work, that sort of thing. Put down here. Then if it goes to the other side of the archive room, down here, we've got the lower manager's office. So he gets the biggest office, obviously. We've got a little town map, which obviously needs to be updated now because we've built more things. With a big desk. And he's got a hot tub in his office because he's an arsehole. Like so. I'm wondering if I can update that map in a minute. Anyway, that's the downstairs. And obviously you've seen the stairs above that as well. That is the tour so far. I'm just going to quickly see if I can update the map. If you'll let me do it. Have I got it in my inventory? I do not have that in my inventory now. Map. That's better, that's updated. I'll update it again once I've finished the room. Oh, updated map so far. I've got to finish off those two offices that are circled in cream. And then it should be done. But we're coming to 2 o'clock now. So I might have to bring the birthday stream to a close. I need to get ready to go out for my birthday meal with the family. So let's go back up to the top and show you what we've done so far. There's all the doors that I opened. To zoom out. So what have we done today? So we have placed the windows in, we've put the walls up for the offices, we have completed 2 of those offices, which are here and here. We've got 2 more left to do of the communal offices. And then after that, so I'll probably finish that off in the next session. And then we'll make a start on the executive offices, the separate ones over here. Once those are done, this floor will pretty much be done. And then I can then work on the one above it, which I don't know if I'll do that on stream. I might do that off stream, just because of the sheer amount of copying that will need to be done. So then the final floor we do, which will be floor 5, will be the penthouse suite. So it'll have the mayor's quarters in it. It will have a big conference room in there as well, and anything else I can think of really. We'll put it in there. Then we can finish off this building and we can actually vote on the next one that people want to do. I have made a list of different buildings. I will pick 5 random buildings from that selection, and then for the next one we can decide what the next one's going to be. Hopefully it won't be a 6-floor fucking city hall building that's taking me about 13 streams to do. I think I predict that this will probably be done in about 5 more streams, I think, if we don't take into account the ones that are going to be copied. Hopefully. we can get that sorted. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. We're doing the kitchenette as well, which is over there. We're doing the kitchenette in the middle. But that's as far as we've done so far. So I'm going to leave it there now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on my birthday stream. I really, really appreciate it. I'm 35 now. Go on, I'm so old now. But yeah, lots of work I've done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back again on Friday. I am doing a stream with Sarah. We're doing It Takes Two over on Twitch, on the purple YouTubes. Ash will be back tomorrow. He is doing Gears of War melee only on an insane difficulty. He's very, very close to the end now, and he'll be streaming that tomorrow at 10. So please do tune in 10 o'clock tomorrow for Ash and Nathan doing Gears of War. And yeah, there's not much else left for me to say other than thank you so much, guys. This has been Prime Pixels. I've been Finn. I'm 35 now, and I'm going to go off and have a lovely meal. Have a lovely evening, everyone. See you later. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.